Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're doing a deep dive into an absolutely unforgettable, heart-pounding moment in history, the miraculous testimony that uncovered the truth of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. We're going to completely unpack this monumental trial to see exactly what happens when absolute, unshakable faith goes head-to-head with intense worldly deception. Let's get right into it. So just picture the absolute chaos at the Heavy Palace doors. Prophet Yusuf is desperately trying to escape an impossible situation, and literally, right at that exact split second, the Aziz of Egypt, the master of the house, appears. Bam! Instantly, Zuleika flips the entire narrative. With this frantic, explosive energy and totally fake tears, she screams out this devastating threat. What is the punishment for one who intends betrayal in your house, except prison or a painful torment? It is an incredibly high-stakes, terrifying threat, demanding either a dark dungeon or severe torture, all in the blink of an eye. Okay, let's dive into this, because the Aziz arriving right then, that's what turns this into such a catastrophic turning point. We're not just looking at some simple misunderstanding here. This is the ultimate literal clash between unwavering faith and overwhelming worldly desire. The Aziz is standing there, absolutely furious and confused, while Zuleika aggressively shoves this completely false narrative down his throat. The sheer crushing weight of worldly power is stacked entirely against Prophet Yusuf. I mean, he's a servant, an outsider in this grand palace, staring down the wrath of Egypt's highest elite.
But you really have to look at the stark contrast between these two right now. On one hand, you've got Zuleika, just frantic, weeping, throwing out these wild accusations to save her own skin. She's totally weaponizing her emotions and her high status. But then, look at Prophet Yusuf. Standing in the shadow of this terrifying threat of torture, he's incredibly calm. He's steadfast. His defense is rooted 100% in the truth. While the whole hallway is just echoing with Zuleika's panicked, frantic energy, Prophet Yusuf embodies this deeply grounded, unshakable humility. He knows his truth is clear to Allah.
But, and this is important, being calm doesn't mean staying silent against injustice. He defends himself clearly and firmly, telling them, "Never. She tried to seduce me." In a state of utter desperation, completely cornered by the most powerful people in Egypt, he doesn't try to outscream her. He doesn't rely on worldly power, because honestly, he doesn't have any. Instead, he simply says, "Who is the witness to my truth? My Allah is my witness." He puts his complete reliance on divine justice. Because when the whole world turns against you and all the doors are locked, the Creator is the only true witness left.
And that brings us right to the core concept of this entire terrifying ordeal. Tawakkul, meaning absolute trust and reliance on Allah, exhibiting profound humility and patience in the face of insurmountable odds. Through this whole nightmare, if you look to Prophet Yusuf's face, you wouldn't see a single trace of arrogance, pride, or even that aggressive need we all get to just win an argument. His expression? Pure tawakkul. He was totally surrendered to the will of Allah, knowing for a fact that true vindication only comes from the divine.
And because of that pure, unshakable trust, something incredible happens. Let's just slow down for a second and really take in the gravity of this moment. Imagine this deep, awe-inspiring silence suddenly washing over that chaotic palace hallway. Because the witness that Allah provides here isn't a royal guard. It isn't a high-ranking minister. The unexpected witness is a newborn infant, a literal baby resting in the neighboring room. It's this moment of pure divine intervention that literally leaves everyone frozen in their tracks.
Now, what's really interesting about this exact moment is how it actually unfolds. Step 1. Guided entirely by Allah's command, Prophet Yusuf simply points toward this infant. I mean, it defies all worldly logic, right? Asking a baby for a legal testimony? But then step 2, an unseen miraculous event happens. The infant actually speaks. A literal newborn opens its mouth to deliver the ultimate verdict. It is just a breathtaking display of divine power. The most defenseless, innocent voice in the entire palace suddenly becomes the absolute judge of truth and falsehood.
So the crucial point is the absolute flawless logic this miraculous infant provides. It turns this messy, emotional shouting match into a perfectly clear, airtight investigation. Condition 1. If Yusuf's shirt is torn from the front, it means he was advancing toward her, which would make the woman truthful and Yusuf the liar. But condition 2, if the shirt is torn from the back, it proves he was running away, trying to escape. That means the woman is lying and Yusuf is truthful. It is brilliant, physical, undeniable logic, all delivered through a divine miracle. Let's take a moment of deep reverence here to acknowledge the source of this profound truth. This exact miraculous logic is forever immortalized in the Quran, in Surah Yusuf verses 26 through 28, which read, "If his shirt is torn from the front, then she has told the truth, and he is of the liars. But if his shirt is torn from the back, then she has lied, and he is of the truthful." Seeing this logic connected right back to its divine source is a beautiful reminder that this isn't just some historical anecdote. It's a timeless, permanent lesson in justice, truth, and the ultimate wisdom of Allah.
And this brilliantly illustrates the climax of the entire scene. The Aziz of Egypt steps forward to inspect the physical evidence. You can literally feel the tension in the room. He looks at Prophet Yusuf, he looks at the garment, and there it is. Undeniable and clear as day for everyone to witness. The shirt is torn from the back. The physical proof perfectly aligns with the infant's miraculous testimony. Zuleika's dark, frantic plot completely collapses right then and there. The truth is laid bare, and the pure, unblemished character of Prophet Yusuf is totally undeniable.
But you've got to look at how the establishment reacts to this undeniable truth. Instead of a massive public declaration of Yusuf's innocence, the Aziz tries to quietly sweep this huge, embarrassing scandal under the rug. He commands Prophet Yusuf to just turn away from this and remain completely silent about the event. And then he turns to his wife, Zuleika, basically acknowledges her guilt, and just tells her to seek forgiveness for her sin. It's immediate damage control, the powerful elite doing whatever they can to protect their worldly reputation. But here's the thing. You cannot silence the truth once it's been spoken by a miracle. A scandal of this immense magnitude was never going to stay hidden behind closed doors. The secret escapes those heavy, guarded palace walls. The whispers start among the servants, they flow to the guards, and soon, the news of the Aziz's wife trying to seduce her servant and the absolute miracle of the speaking infant spreads like wildfire through the entire city. The elite women of Egypt start talking, and that reputation Zuleika was so desperate to protect, completely shattered in the public eye. Which brings us right to the edge of our seats. Zuleika's pride is severely wounded. She is the talk of the town, facing immense public embarrassment and humiliation from her peers. But someone with that much worldly desire and power doesn't just give up quietly, right? The truth was revealed, but the trial for Prophet Yusuf was far from over. So I'll leave you with this final provocative thought. What trick did Zuleika play after this immense embarrassment? How did she plot to turn the tables on the women of the city and trap Prophet Yusuf once again? You absolutely will not want to miss where this incredible story goes next.